It means, though, that Luffy has to play pretty aggressively. He has to play forward if he wants to try and heal, Youngjin, with how deep he's going to be. But there it is already, a pick. Jaxa taken down by Youngjin's rocket punch, and this is not where you want to be against the Doomfist. The Dynasty do not want to be inside close quarters. It's very easy for Youngjin to slam in with that rocket punch and find instant kill.
Ding just launching rockets from afar. That's preventing the dive from coming in through.
Fitz wanted to play in close quarters, but he gets overrun by Envy, and now it has to be a sound barrier for the Dynasty to keep themselves in this round. It's overtime. Youngjin looking for a quick pick-off here. He'll go for a Meteor Strike once more as a sound barrier from Jaxa expires. So does his life force. Youngjin now to follow up here as a seismic slam to get rid of the D-Mag Diva, and clean as you like. Youngjin dominating in this round. 5 final blows. The next closest player on his team has 3, and Seoul only had 3. Ooh,
up in the air, but you see Youngjin putting some pressure on the high ground. You also get the Ana in play to potentially get a biotic grenade. You can get some players behind enemy lines now. You can land a biotic grenade, ruins the Moira effect on the other side.
J-Hong ranks 2nd in biotic grenade eliminations this season, by the way, dominating on that Ana. Really good to have a veteran head on this team who's incredibly skilled in his role. Fitz taken down. The whole point of switching to Widowmaker for Fitz was to try and ability, and he's going to wait for a chance to use Coalescence. He wants the Dynasty to start to filter onto the point. He actually avoids the EMP by fading it just the right time, and so he gets this Coalescence out. He isn't hacked after all, and dedicating much of that healing over to his tanks, and then to his Fire Mercy combination, keeping his team up, and there's the bomb. It's Envy with 2. Jaxa and J-Hong are down, and that is all your healing from Seoul wiped off the face of the map.
Tracer here towards the end. You take a look at this Envy self-destruct. He just launches it straight ahead. You have the Mercy there in position, trying to get to anybody.
Oh, the concussive blast!
Oh, really nice.
That's what knocked Jaxa into the bomb itself. Beautiful stuff. Here comes another bomb attempt here from Michelle to try and make something happen, but Ding shuts it down. The barrage comes in. Caduceus blast jawed by Jaxa. He's trying to find a kill on that Mercy, but instead he tries to tend to the wounded. He brings J-Hong back into the fight, but the Seoul Dynasty's front line has been decimated. Youngjin now back to the point. It was Marvel trying to drop down and keep the round stalled out. We're in overtime, mind you. The Dragons are about to take the map, and they're looking pretty well topped up health-wise. Youngjin fights his way into the back line, and he removes J-Hong. That'll do it. Seoul Dynasty completely Steve damage, but that's healed up in a matter of seconds.
Youngjin's still in the choke. Now he's going to come over the high ground to see how the Doomfist.
Luffy just nails him there with the darts from long range, but it was Youngjin that really set that up. Everyone from the Dynasty was knocked skyward. You can see Youngjin there now. He's where he wants to be, Matt. The Doomfist is in the thick of the action, and Marvel is down. That's the anchor for the Seoul Dynasty removed.
And you would think this would be a poor map for Doomfist with the way it's kind of constructed, like a lot of high ground and whatnot. But there's a lot of really cool rollouts you can do on this map to get to
a little low, and Fitz can sort of chip him away whilst working outside of his effective range. And listen now when the Doomfist comes in, and the Dragons are very quickly dispatched.
And it was another EMP that comes in from Ding, but there was nobody there for the follow-up, as this is one of the times that we see
damage. He's able to use Ice Block and heal that away. And listen, he's nano boosted right now. Seems that way. Okay, not much to be done there. Yeah.
The Dragons are not able to keep their supports alive whatsoever. You just have Illicit and Marvel. They do dive into the back and they go on to Luffy and Coma. And everybody else for the Dragons is trying to push forward and make a play. And just having Envy back there alone is just not, he's not going to be able to peel and keep these.
For a Meteor Strike, but on the other side of the shield, so the AoE damage is blocked, and now Youngjin is in the back line. He gets a nano boost as well. He's not done yet. Opens up with the Death Blossom and then gets the finish on Illicit. Yes, he's frozen up. He's not able to survive that one. Marvel follows up what Fitz began. And now Gamsu needs to be healed up by Coma. He switches now to a Resurrect and brings the Reaper back into the fight. This is far from done. Look at Luffy staying alive. A lot of healing output being provided there, and there's 1 tick already for Shanghai's progress. Fitz doubles down on the point though. He's found 2. Marvel desperate to get back into the fight and help out his teammate. Coma's down and Luffy's missing. There's no healing left for the Dragons. They're in big trouble here on this capture, and they're running out of time.
Oh, and Fitz does not even need to invest the Blizzard into this. As the Dragons, they may not even get another good fight, as Ding's going to be the one that'll get on a touch, and you may have Envy have a chance as well. It's looking very good as Ding is actually pushed back. Ding is forced to translocate there at the final second. He was so weak, and that'll be as well. He moves to the high ground. He's trying to chunk down Marvel, not able to finish him off.
God, Ding's in a great position to do work here, and he follows the rockets in. Quick double there. Now, primal range for Marvel. He's trying to salvage his fight, but it may have already been lost. Yeah, with Youngjin finding Illicit again. Ding does take himself down, but Michelle has no mech to work with. And Youngjin is just running roughshod over the Dynasty.
That Marvel's being taken out here towards the end.
The old-fashioned way with just the shuriken. Youngjin's able to duck back behind the shield, and Ding is falling to Jaehong now. The Seoul Dynasty starting to find the advantage here, but they have to use so much in this fight.
Yeah, and it's a self-destruct from Michelle that's really good. They get no kills with the actual self-destruct. You see some cleanup here coming down from Seoul Dynasty. That'll be Alyssa taking out Youngjin towards the end, but when Michelle launches that self-destruct, they see Coma go up to the high.
Sorry, we don't make it. It's a little bit tough to get a good perch because the defenders can just jump on.
So the Reaper is a very good fall for the Dragons on defense against Marvel on the Winston. We saw that in the match yesterday with the Hangzhou Spark.
Oh!
That'll be a big barrage there comes through from Ding as some cleanup comes from the rest of the Dragons. But I know Gushway tried to play the Winston into the Reaper of the Atlanta Reign.
Resurrect on his Farah. So that puts the Dynasty at a slanted advantage now with 18 seconds left. The Dynasty have a chance, but Gamsu's in there. Fitz is down. Youngjin tries to go for the Death Blossom, but he's put to sleep. Envy drops in though. The Farah's out of the picture now for Seoul, and they're running out of options. Only 4 players left. Still having 2 supports is good, but they're lacking the damage to follow up. And the Dragons spawn so much closer to the point. They're definitely in the driver's seat right now. Coma's down. Ding could be in trouble though. Marvel and Michelle combining the main tank and the flex tank for the Dynasty. Get in there. Here comes Envy onto the point now, and yeah, you see Marvel's just trying to make something happen in the back corner, but there's too much healing available for Luffy, and a sleep dart connects there. That's a rough one. Fitz has to try and get away. Alyssa attempted to make a play, comes in with a Farah, attempts barrage, is shut down by Luffy, and the Shanghai Dragons can hold. They've done it! Shanghai Dragons secure themselves the platform to stand on, otherwise he would have dropped to the ground, but he's being chased here by Illicit. He's able to get away. Superchargers from both teams are put out, and Marvel's able to protect his with that shield. Ding's down. Jaehong picking him up. Illicit! Hooked during his Dragon Blade, and with Coma out of the picture now, the Dragons may need a little bit more, even with Illicit going down. Yet Jaehong strikes again. Violent Grenade connects. Envy put to sleep on the point, trying to hook Michelle back. But that was really just a statement hook. It didn't achieve anything. The Dragons are full held on Hollywood.
That was a bit of a classic.
I don't know, man. That's crazy stuff. Marvel very low, though. Kept healed up. Biotic Grenade is there. Ding's down now.
They keep getting these hacks onto Ding as well. As, oh, it looks like Coma's going for the
Why
rise.
go for that Resurrect? It's so risky. Coma maybe realized that was their only chance, but that one is gone. And yeah, this one is going to be over very quickly. Seoul Dynasty moving to the point now. They only need 1 tick, and Gamsu shut down entirely. Fitz is hacking him over and over again. And that'll do it. Hollywood will go to Seoul Dynasty, and they keep alive in the series.
And you would think it's a different team. Like, you can warm up in the back, but who knows how good it is. Nice wall there. Try and save Marvel, but ends up not getting out. Coming in and playing Widow here kind of cold is very difficult to do.
Oh, this is what we call the ice fishing setup here. Using Mei, Orisa, and Roadhog. We're using walls to try and block your teammates from being dragged away. You're trying to use the Halt and Hook combination to secure picks, and the Dragons look very, very good at it. They spent some time up in the Yukon, I guess.
So,
hit those shots, though. These uncontested kills need to be found by Fleta. Now Ding's going to pressure him a bit more. There's another Dragon Strike available for the Dragons' Hanzo. Here it comes, straight through the payload as well there. Yep, immediately you saw Illicit had to use his Ice Block. Marvel didn't quite have that same ability. Able to stave off damage, but not prevent it from occurring. Gregory tries to go in, put to sleep. Immortality Field prevented her from getting the kill on the Batiste, but it's fine. Jexter will follow. And the Dragons will shoot the Seoul Dynasty, and now they sort of have to play on the back foot. Mana boost here on a Marvel. What can they find with this one? Gamsu's caught, but he's going to get healed up. Gregory's there, and you can see Marvel's not even bothering trying to take her down. She's far too tanky. She turns around and punishes Marvel for that mistake, though.
Fleta gets Ding and Diem. They do res Diem, but that's 2 big kills there from Fleta. And then Alyssa comes back on Tracer to contest the cart. And Seoul Dynasty may have a chance to swing this.
Diem loves to be here. He has all the freedom in the world, and he's just waiting to play whack-a-mole for the heads just to peek out, and then he can take them clean off. Resurrect here. Oh, checks it. He was behind the bubble, protected by, or thrown down by Marvel there, so able to get the Resurrect away, but Diem is still doing work. Jaehong now falls, and listen, has to contest in some way, but Gregory gets yet another Mana boost, and Gamsu's right there. The Seoul Dynasty struggle, that's right. Diem, it's a warm welcome to Fleta.
Oh, no.
That's the hook, though. That's the trade.
he goes right into Michelle.
Neither, what? I mean, the Fleta kill is resurrectable if there was a Mercy on the side of the Dynasty. There just isn't, though, so they have to deal with that. They might put him in a disadvantage in the Widow head-to-head, but Diem was dragged so far forward, he couldn't have been resurrected either. Gregory gets bowled over. Shamsu quickly trying to backtrack here. He's out of position now with Looping trying to be dead. That's it. That is it. First point will be taken by the Seoul Dynasty here, unless there's a last-minute contest from the Dragons, but I find that exceedingly unlikely.
I really like the Batista.
Really get behind DM and shut down the Widow.
And he's trying to get this EMP as well.
He's actually fighting with DM right now. DM wins that one. Wow. Yeah, okay. Jayhong's going to take down Coma, though, and Fled is missing, so Alyssa and Fled are both down. A resurrect here from Jexa. Nice use of defense matrix by Michelle to make sure that's not interrupted or Jexa isn't killed.
And DM's playing so far away. Has to move up a little bit now to get a line of sight, but Shanghai has really set up a good defense here. DM with another one.
He's killing it, and he's just sat in the back. He's safe as heck. There's a sleep dart actually on towards Alyssa here. What a setup from Jayhong, hitting the Sombra. DM doesn't have to worry about anything. He either takes the 1v1 and gets Alyssa. She can really just do as she pleases right now. Nanabu's on a Marvel. Who's he looking for? Both targets are so tanky. Marvel is trying to find a kill somewhere, but DM picks off Alyssa. He's finding the most unlikely kills on the most slippery of suspects. Knocked away, being kept alive but barely, but Marvel spent some time, I guess, at Clown School because he's out there juggling. Huge primal rage from Marvel. But it was an ultimate that had to be used along with many others for Seoul to get any progress here. Clever close to Blade here. Jayhong no Nanabu, so he's going to have to go for the Blade on its own or wait, but I don't think he really has that luxury. Alyssa down again. He's getting nothing done so far, Matt, in this half. Absolutely nothing. Now Fleta goes for the Blade, but he waited on it way too long, and now, oh, cheeky climb. Ding, though. With 3 in that fight.
Michelle's still alive, but there's not going to be anything he's going to be able to do.
Are too good, Matt. They're a step ahead. Junkertown hasn't been good for Seoul lately, and well, today is no exception here. What a way to cap off our match of the week with Ding, just bringing down the Hail. Gaggery coming in. Big impact on the Roadhog, getting a lot of... Okay. Alyssa just got a facelift there from Gaggery in the final moments. Scrap gun doing its work, and that will do it. The Shanghai Dragons take victory here. Seoul Dynasty, rough game for them. They're able to bring one back on Hollywood, but the Dragons get their first win on Temple of Anubis.